You are listening to Larry Conners, USA.
You want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth.
This is Larry Conners USA. Larry Conners USA.
I woke up this morning, got myself a gun. Mama always said I'd be the chosen one.
This is really about confiscating weapons. I mean, this is what the left has wanted to do for a long time. This is what half the presidential candidates or more on the Democrat side ran on just a year ago in their primaries. And at the end of the day, the only way to make work what Biden and the others want to do and the legislation they propose is to have a national gun registry and ultimately to take away firearms from law-abiding citizens. That is where this is headed. That's what many of them have been open. Many Democrats have been open about wanting to do. His anti-gun activist, who he's trying to put at the ATF, that's what he wants to do. So this is where it's headed.
That is Senator Josh Hawley, Republican of Missouri. This is April 9, 2021. Take this as a fact. Take this as a fact. Indisputable. When the left starts talking about gun control, and they don't want to take away your guns, really. Lie. Same thing when they began to talk about election integrity, or the dangers of COVID, and taxes, racism. Lie, 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 lie. If they want some credibility, stop with the lies and be very direct what you're trying to do. We know what you're trying to do. When you have Joe Biden, the vice president, I'm sorry, I demoted him. Harris suddenly got excited. Oh, her ears perked up. I'm president now? No, not yet, not yet. Close, but not yet. When President Biden yesterday, with Harris standing to his side again, said that I want better, more gun control laws, and we're not trying to do anything to infringe on the Second Amendment. And then he says that the Second Amendment is not absolute. Right there, that should have been the alarm bell going off. Absolute. It's not absolute. It's written in our U.S. Constitution. Have you ever looked at it? Biden, Harris, the rest of you. I told you they only use that C word, Constitution, when it benefits them. They like polite words. We're going to ignore what's at the border. It's not a crisis. Gun violence is a crisis. COVID's a crisis. Racism a crisis. Everything but not the border and not the other things. And certainly they're going to find the nice words they can. But it's very evident, as Senator Hawley said, they really have said openly what they want to do. They try to massage it a little bit, best they can. You can go right back to Beto O'Rourke. Remember when he was a candidate running for the presidency? And he was asked, are you going to take away our AR-15s? And he said, hell yes, I'm going to take away your AR-15s. And of course, the attitude of the left is, you don't need a gun like that. You read the Second Amendment, it doesn't say based on your need. It's a constitutional right, not your need. Do I need a mid-engine, brand-new Corvette? No, but I'd like to have one, but I don't need it. But if you give me one, I'll certainly use it. And speaking of the vaccination, more concerns as to if they're effective or not. Maybe there are more reactions being reported. What's the issue here? Maybe nothing, maybe not. But remember the predictions of doom we were getting all the time? And a CDC representative just 10 weeks ago basically said this is going to be bad. And Dr. Fauci and Biden, all of them talk about a dark time ahead. Where are we now? We're not in any dark time. In fact, CNN admits it's mind-boggling when you look at states that lifted restrictions and their COVID rates are down. Well, how did that happen? They quickly come up with an answer. Well, they're not testing enough. Biden's also lying about the cost of all the programs he wants and who's going to get hurt. Even the Fed chair, Yellen, is now sounding an alarm. Anyone listening? And then Hunter Biden on the Jimmy Kimmel show last night. He got treated so nice, basically, when you get down to it, for CBS 60 Minutes. They didn't go after some really hard stuff like the pictures that are on that laptop. And remember, he said, I don't know if it's mine or not. Your pictures are on that laptop. Oh, it could have been Russian. Could have been the Russians hacking. Well, he said something last night on Jimmy Kimmel and laughed. He laughed. It's an inappropriate time for him to laugh. But he thought it's funny. It's not so funny. It says a lot about Hunter Biden and his past. And also, in the next 2 hours, there is no racism in some part of the world, in some part of your life. We will manufacture racism. We will manufacture racism if we have to. Lock and load. Ready on the right.
You can email Larry at LarryConnersUSA@gmail.com. LarryConnersUSA@gmail.com.